Well, that will do nicely. Okay, so welcome back guys to the third episode, and today, as you can see, we will be taming this here Maewing, which I have spent the last, only 10-15 minutes looking for, so it just shows how good the levels on this map are. Quickly though, before I get into attempting to trap it, I have just made a basic little trap that I'm going to try and get it into, though maybe easier said than done. We'll see how that goes, or whether I have to spend ages trying to think of something else, as I'm not high enough level for a net gun yet. Between the last episode we made a crossbow and trank arrows, we also got some metal tools, and we'll show a clip in a second where we found this ascendant metal hatch in loot drops. In fact, I will show that right now. Wow, okay. Nice. And a gliders. Can I attach that? I can't. Well, okay. Not bad loot. So yeah, my reaction to that was a little underwhelming, I realise. I kind of didn't quite realise what I'd got. I was sort of tired at the time, and so the significance of it didn't really sink in with me. But yeah, this hatchet is obviously very good, because it's got 300% damage and a lot more durability than primitive, which would be the same as this pickaxe. And so yeah, that will definitely help us out a lot. As I have said in episode 1, I believe, my loot quality is slightly boosted from the vanilla, but only slightly, and just basically to help me slightly with getting some of the higher quality loot, as I am playing on single player. Anyway, we will continue with trying to get this Maewing here trapped. Stupid copies. Oh yeah, although this is a perfect opportunity for me to state that the tech punch no longer does damage. So yeah, the spear is now a item that is necessary to craft again. As you see, I've made multiple attempts with this trap and don't seem to be succeeding. I was hoping I could get it to walk next to it, then hit it so it ran into the walls, and then place the remaining walls in behind it, but that didn't seem to be working, because if you hit them, they will just run, so you can't get them to chase you into it. Although he does only have 900 torpor, so I wonder if it is worth just shooting and chasing. Probably better to get him trapped if I can. I'll keep working on it, but if I cannot succeed, I will just move to that method instead. Okay, so I have resulted in the end to trying to have 2 traps at the end of either end of this little, I want to call it a canyon, but it's really not. This area, anyway. In the hope that he walks into one of them, and then I can place the ceilings over his head. He is quite determined to avoid both. Okay, and he's now just bypassed the traps completely. This is going to be a nightmare. However, I am about a fractional amount of XP off of being able to be level 43, which is when you get a net gun, which means I could do it very easily, as I believe I have all of the resources to make a harpoon gun and net projectiles. However, I would like to try and do this without that, if I can, to prove it's able to be done before level 43, but however, it would be a lot easier. We'll see how this goes. Oh, hold on. And no, he's going to get halfway up the ramp. But I do, however, need to go and reorganise my hotbar because there is a pego that just went in there that I need to kill. Great, they got to return. Let's go with stamina. And yep, that should indeed now mean we can learn, yep, harpoon launcher and net projectile. Oh, it takes polymer? Okay. Surprised by that one. Oh well, we will learn it anyway. Why can't I learn? Okay. Why it's not letting me learn though? Yep, long neck then. And then, will it let me now? There we go. Right, okay, cool. So, we now have that. And of course he's disappeared from view in that time. There he is. Okay. Well, these traps don't appear to be working, so I'm going to head back, see if I can make myself a net gun and harpoon projectile then, so that we can get him that way, because I don't really want to sit here for a further 4 hours or so, hoping that he walks into a trap. So I'll see you guys back when we have that. Alrighty, so we didn't actually have any polymer yet, so I'm just searching for some ducks, which there are here, or Hesperornis, as they provide organic polymer. That is, if I can actually reach them. There we go. There we go, got it. And we also have a club, which is the most efficient organic polymer gathering. I think we needed 30 for the harpoon gun, then 4 per net, which we have got more than enough. There's one duck. So yeah, there we go, we've got polymer. I now just need to go and find another metal node again to get some more metal, so it's the other thing we're missing for the actual harpoon gun, and then we should be able to get the net projectile in order to trap the Maewing. Quickly check this drop here, just to see if it's got anything interesting in it. Which the answer is... okay, 3 elements. Well, I won't complain. I believe element is what you use to tame the Astrodelphis, or space dolphins, so it'd be quite nice to have some of that, to see if we can give that a go. Plan to maybe go and try and explore the space biome sometime soon, so yeah. Anyway, I won't keep you guys around for searching for metal, so I will bring you guys back when we have a harpoon gun. Another loot drop here. Okay, a bunch of elevators, Carcanos saddle, raptor saddle, and some stone. I don't know if Carcanos even spawn on this map. I haven't come across them, but who knows? Someone let me know if they know, if they spawn. If not, that seems slightly useless. But oh well. Anyway, continuing to look for metal, I'll bring you guys back if there's anything interesting, or once we have the harpoon gun. Just sometimes you have to take a moment to just look up at the night sky in this DLC. It really is impressive. So there's some other sort of planet there. I guess an ice planet to some degree. It's the small details. Another loot drop. Ooh, a better pickaxe. Nice. And incumbent. Right, what can I get rid of? Kinda want to keep all of it. You know what, let's get rid of it. Maybe Ethereum saddle. Oh, hold on, I don't have to get rid of it. I can level up my weight. Because I got 3 levels somehow from just harvesting some metal. There we go. Which doesn't look like it gets us anything of particular interest. Alright, well, I'll see you guys back base to craft the harpoon gun. Ooh, okay, so we have found a red loot drop, so let's see what we can find inside of these. Now, do bear in mind that, as I say, my loot quality is slightly boosted, so the quality of the items will be a bit better than official, but the actual items themselves should be the same. Okay, I have to say I was hoping for a little bit better from the red drop. Absorbent substrate, I suppose, is handy, depending on whether or not gas masks are really needed in this DLC, and the ghillie mask I will certainly not complain about, but I have to say, was certainly hoping that to be a little bit better. Yeah, okay. You seem to get a lot of resources from the loot drops, though, now, rather than loot. Anyway, yeah. I'm basically just waiting now on the last few bits of metal to make this harpoon gun. In the meantime, I did make, once we get there I can show you. There we go. So we made a S Plus converter, which basically just converts items from vanilla to the S Plus version, or vice versa. And we use it to turn the industrial grinder we found in the first episode into an S Plus one and place it down over here. Now, unfortunately, it needs a generator to power it. I don't think you can just put gasoline straight into it, but figured we'd just quickly test this on camera, because I believe you can just buy gasoline. Yes, you can. So there we go, we've bought gasoline, and if so, this will allow us to... Let's see. Oh, okay, you can. I genuinely didn't think the S Plus version allowed that, but there we go. So we can now grind up a bunch of the structures that we don't really need. Like, I have no plan to ever use any of these things. Maybe a sword saddle? Probably not. Tech bridge? Yeah, definitely not. Alright, so we'll, yeah, grind up these structures and things, and hopefully get the metal we need from doing that in order to make this harpoon gun, rather than me having to wait for it. So let's just put all of that in. Should be everything. Nope, the minigun. There we go. Right. That's a minigun turret, by the way. Right, let's see. And let's just press grind all. Yep, there we go. And there's loads of metal. So we're going to take the polymer out quickly and put it into my parasol, because he's just basically being a fridge for now, since I haven't actually made a preserving bin. Probably something I should get done, but that should now mean that we can pull to make a harpoon gun. And then also we'll make... we go with 5 nets, that sounds reasonable. I don't have enough fibre for that. Oh no, I do. Wait, do I? Yeah, I do. It was just... right, it was because the harpoon gun was dropping. There we go, we have a harpoon gun that we can equip the nets to. So let's go and get ourselves that Maewing. So I will bring you guys back when we are at the Maewing. Okay, so I have refound the 145 Maewing, however there is a slight issue in that he's in water, and I don't know if these guys have oxygen stats, so I don't really want to knock him out in water, just in case he does have an oxygen stat, though I don't know drain or not. So once he gets onto land, we can net gun him and knock him out. There we go, but I will kill the Dillo first, just to get him out of the way. There we go. Might as well put it aside. And then, right, let's get this Maewing. Where did it go? Love it when creatures instigate me. Look away for a second, and they seem to manage to get quite far in that time. Not over here. Okay, which way? Ah, right, he went back into the water. Assuming that's him there, because that's right by where we were. Yeah, it is, right. You could come back onto land, buddy. I'll bring you guys back when he does. Oh, okay, right, he's on land, so... here we go, net gunned. Nope, I do want that game. so it should take about 9 shots, which hopefully we can do before the net wears off. I don't know how long these last, because I haven't used them a huge amount. That would probably actually do it. It will indeed. There we go. Alright, and I believe these guys are just a berry tame, so I brought along some Nija berries. Fairly certain from what I've heard they're herbivores, but maybe wrong, but we'll find out here. There we go. First decent creature for riding around about, hopefully, provided nothing comes along and attacks it while it's down. But yeah, that just shows you this net gun makes it ridiculously easy. I don't know how. It lasts 2.4%. Okay, he's going to take a while, although he is eating reasonably quickly. Gonna need to go and get some narcotics though. Alright, well, I will run back to my base and grab some narcotics for him, and yeah, I'll see you guys back when he's up. Okay, so it is almost up. It probably has 1 or 2 more berries it needs to eat, and it would luckily seem I am not going to have to use narcotics on it, although I would say you probably will have to on official servers, as my taming is 5 times. So just a little bit quicker, just so I don't have to sit around for too long once I've knocked something out for it to tame up. And there we go. We have our Maewing. Let's just disable that. And as I said in yesterday's episode, if anyone has any name suggestions, do feel free to leave them, as I will probably end up leaving it unnamed personally, just because I'm not very good at naming things. So let's see what this thing does. So right click is just bite, or left click, sorry, I always right click is that. It's like a sort of round slam. It's interesting. Let's get the cob on us to actually fight back. Okay, oh, okay, so it really pushes things. It's like a sort of ground slam. How good's the bite? Okay, it's decent. Does it do anything? See? Yes, but it doesn't. Okay, so it does something, but it doesn't appear to do any damage. X. Control. No, okay. That seems to be it. So, seems to be just those 2 attacks. Oh, okay. And it harvests corpses, which is rare for a herbivore. That's nice to see. What on earth does the sea do? Oh, it's like a harvesting. Is it? Wait. No, what is it doing? Okay, it does harvest berries. It's good to see. That wood, can it harvest wood? It seems to be able to damage it, but not harvest it. Also got a lot of fibre. Wow, okay. What's worth levelling on this? Probably want to get the health up a little bit. There's the dodo. Let's see, is it like a hiccup? No. What on earth is that tank? Who knows? Let's see, is there anything... Enable nursing, baby feeding trough, okay. Pick up baby, okay, yep. Doesn't appear to be anything, okay. And then I believe they can glide, so yeah, if we hold space, leap up into the air, and then, okay. That is quite fast. Can they do the, like, dash like rock drakes? No, okay. And they can't latch to the side of walls, okay. Oh, whoa, okay. So, if you glide into the water, they skid across the top of it until they slow down. That's quite cool. And they seem to go down quite slowly. Let's head towards that red drop, but you seem to be able, yeah, if you go like that, you can actually gradually gain altitude if you don't crash into a rock. I'm not doing this very well, but... oh, okay, so if you go like that, they slow down. Okay, this is probably really awful flying skills, but here we go. Let's see what's in this red drop here. They've got a decent running speed as well. Okay, it's in the side of a cliff, nice. Am I actually going to be able to get that? Actually, what am I talking about? I have tech boots. So this DLC allows you to start with those, and... nice. I can't complain about that. Well, there we go. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure how long this episode's runtime is. It took me a long time to get to the point of actually having this thing tamed, so yeah, I'll probably call it there. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting creature, I have to say. Well, there we go. So yeah, I will end it off there while I just play around with this for a bit. Probably in the next episode try and look at doing some missions next, as I'd like to try and stick to the Eden biome for as long as I can, although we probably will try and head to the space biome soon, as obviously there are only limited things we can do in this one biome. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Hope this also helped anyone else try and tame a Maewing if this was something you were stuck on. And yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.